Hi, this is John Ballard, Director of Human Resources for the Kentucky Association of School Administrators. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about some do's and don'ts in the certified evaluation process. First, let's start with that most basic do. Do make sure that you take this seriously and that your evaluatees understand that you take this seriously. So make sure that you take the time to explain the process to them within that first 30 days so that they understand exactly what the criteria is that they will be evaluated on. Don't just fly through that or hand them the evaluation and say, here it is. Make sure that you take that extra time to do that. Make sure that you're consistent. You do not want to take an overabundance of time in those that may need some more corrective action, and then on your high flyers, just let things pass. Make sure that you give ample time to all of your teachers so that you're consistent in what you're doing. Make sure that all of your monitoring or observations of performance are done openly, right? You don't want to bring into something that where you're out in the hallway and overhearing something or spying, so to speak. Not that anybody would do that, but you can't bring that into your evaluation on their performance. Do make sure that all of your evaluators are initially trained by KDE or some approved provider. And then don't forget that annually you'll need to get that 6 hours of update training. Also, make sure when you conduct your observation that you're on time. Again, this shows the importance and how much you value it. Otherwise, folks may think that it's insignificant to you or not of very much importance. So make sure that you block out that time and that you are on time and that you give it ample time. Do give your evaluations ample time. Again, so that you get a better view of what's actually taking place in that classroom. Also, make eye contact when you're with the employee and be attentive to what it is they're talking about. Be careful that your body language does not show that you're somewhere else or that this process doesn't matter to you. Those things matter, so make sure, again, that stresses that level of importance. Make sure that you take notes on significant things that take place during the lesson so that you don't recall later from memory. So make sure that you have ample notes, even writing things down verbatim that you want to speak about later. Again, if the evaluatee needs improvement, make sure that you problem solve with that employee to help them improve their instruction. Remember, that's the goal of this whole process, is to improve instruction. So don't just tell them they need to get better or give them poor marks without an explanation. So take time to do that. Make sure you're judging by the indicators and the observations firsthand and not necessarily comparing them to other teachers or bringing in hearsay, things you may have heard about their classroom. So make sure your performance that you're evaluating is based on firsthand knowledge. Also, make sure you give them performance ratings that are truthful. Okay, this is what will help aid instruction. Sometimes those are uncomfortable conversations, but as a leader, you need to be able to have those. You never want to give overinflated ratings just to improve confidence or because you don't want to hurt someone's feeling. Remember, this is for everyone to improve instruction. Do make sure that you address any problems as they occur throughout the year. Don't wait until a summative evaluation and then pile on many different things for the evaluatee. Make sure that they've had that opportunity to improve these things and correct this behavior throughout the year. Also, finally, I would say, if the employee performance is going to lead to termination or perhaps a non-renewal, then when they ask for those reasons, make sure you don't say because of poor evaluations. This brings in a whole nother level of scrutiny on your evaluations themselves. Instead, list those reasons that are specific that cause their performance to be low performing or to be at the level where they need to be non-renewed or possibly terminated. And remember, this is a chance to improve instruction and that's what it should be geared toward. It should be taken serious, and hopefully in the end, this is what will improve instruction to improve student achievement. Thank you very much.